Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You are live with Endeavor Gaming. Today we are back live on YouTube, gonna get our dailies done and run some elite random TFOs. So without further ado, let's just go on ahead and get into it. Here we are, back in Star Trek Online. It is great to see everybody on this very fine Sunday morning. It's just a little bit before 11:30 here on the East Coast. So thought we'd log into the YouTube stream here, get our dailies done. Gonna pull out the Lexington, which, funny enough, I actually haven't flown all that much in the last couple of weeks. So let's get some flight time in on it. We've got a couple of endeavors to do. None of these seem particularly bad. Universals, complete Romulan space patrols. We have destroyed vault ships in the Dyson Sphere, harvesting materials in space, and destroying some destructible torpedoes. I've already got a plan for getting all those done. We're going to start with the Universal, so let's head over and do some Romulan space patrols. First off, we don't need to do this on easy mode. Let's kick it up to Elite and head over there and do Beta Quadrant and transwarp over to the Azure sector, because I think that's the closest transwarp I have handy. But how are you doing, Cadubees? And Osa83, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are having a great day and have been having an awesome weekend. Alrighty. Romulan Space Patrol. So many choices. We're going to start with Japori. Japori is an easy one. We can head over to Gamma Aerodon. Maybe do an Ranger or something, or maybe Archer. All those count. I do Starbase 234, but I don't fight Starbase today. Alright, let's parse this just for shits and giggles, see how this ship does. Let's do it! And I'll be around the entire galaxy today, just getting dailies done and stuff, Cadubees. Somebody could say like long enough to hit it with my lance. That'd be great. Assuming that I don't do it here. Turn us around. And that's one done. Easy work. Let's see. Scan the combat log. What do we got? Just under 350k. I'll take it. On a beam overload ship, I'd consider that respectable. What was my max one hit? I also, I keep forgetting to do it, but as soon as we warp out, I will. Getting the other Maelstrom on there. I want to throw my Maelstrom Quantum back on there if I can help it. I miss my blue Maelstrom. I like the purple, but I also like the blue one. And the blue one is better for Space Barbie on this ship, so Maelstrom Quantum going on. There we go. Alright. Next patrol. Gamma Aerodon will work nicely. Let's go. Then we've got to go to the Dyson Sphere. Well, actually, we'll have to stop by Starbase 234 to get our harvest materials done. And then I'll probably hop into a crystalline catastrophe for the destructible torpedoes, because all of the little crystalline shards count as destructible torpedoes, which is very nice. And now you can solo queue for that TFO, which makes it even easier for me. Been a while since I've chilled out here. Here we go. Ring us out. Or it's 11:30 in the morning. I'm not up early. It's almost noon. I'm not that bad. I am normally up in the morning. Just not online. I'm not dealing with that acetone simulator right now. It's going to be annoying. So is that one. Downside, I can't destroy it with torpedoes because they're on a long-ass cooldown. And that's why I don't like to deal with those. Because they'll do that. You know what? Type 7 shuttles, you go on ahead and take that thing. Except my Type 7 shuttles will also despawn when I die. There it is. Oh well. That's 2 out of 3. Good morning. How are you doing today? I keep wanting to say tonight, but no. Can't say tonight yet. Technically, I can't really say it, at least for another 28 minutes. And even then, it would be kind of weak at best. Also, for anybody who doesn't explore the galaxy and needs an extra ship for Admiralty, if you fly over here to the Narendra system, there is a ship called the USS Sally Ride. If you talk to it, you'll get a free Admiralty card. It's very nice. I tend to hurt for science ships more than anything, or at least I used to when I was first building out my roster. So that's a really nice one to have. Let me see if I can pull up the stats on that one real quick. Should be towards the bottom. There it is. USS Sally Ride. It's a science ship. 28 engineering, 28 tactical, 79 science. So if you ever need a free Admiralty card in their Andrew system, I really need to run more Admiralty. I've got the ships. Most of them on account unlocked too, so I don't really have an excuse not to. Phaser Lance. Oh no. Not a big fan of Tholian webs. Now they're running else from torpedoes, as it turns out. Whee! And that's the Universal done. Easy work. Now let's go ahead and warp out of here. Make a quick stop over at Starbase 234 for our materials and space. And then move on to the other two endeavors. We moving. Transwarp 35.34. Which is nowhere near my fastest, but that's because I have a protostar. And that thing is dumb. It is dumb how fast it is. Oh, nice. What Gundam are you building? Whee! And that's the second one done. Easy work. Now let's do a crystalline catastrophe. Nice. Do a crystalline catastrophe, get our destructible torpedoes done, and then pop over to the Dyson Sphere and Control-Alt-Delete 5 Voth ships, and we'll be done with our dailies, and then we can move into some elite randoms. This didn't take nearly as long as I was expecting it to, not gonna lie. I was prepared for this to take like an hour or so. It's gonna take more like 20 minutes, maybe 25, depending on how long it takes to load this crystalline catastrophe. Love to see it. The skybox looks so nice. See, all the ships here remastered ones, yeah. It's a couple of light cruisers and then the Concorde. Alright, everybody, let's say goodbye to the crystalline entity, because it's going to go away in a minute. Alright. Open fire. Amazing that I installed all these just done. Alright, that's the chargeable torpedoes done. All those ships are very much screwed. Second phase. Ow. Let me use my abilities. Thank you. Oh, all of my shuttles are about to get blown up, aren't they? One survived! The little Type 7 shuttle that could. And done. Now for the cleanup. Kaboom. 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 And... oh, one survived. Two survived. One survived. There we go. Done and done. Now, let's warp out of here, head over to the Dyson Sphere real quick, and finish our last endeavor for the day. Then I'll be flying back over to Wolf 359. We move in, 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 we move in. I see the gateway. Ow. Alright, we're gonna do this trick. I don't feel like flying all the way over there. Though I guess it's not... oh, no, this still works. I want to get to the battle zone part. Don't need to fight any ND right now. So, is everybody excited for the summer event? We are slowly coming up on that. I guess it's slated to start sometime in July, like normal. I'm going to assume that the T6 version of the Obelisk carrier is going to be the event ship. I think that's where the smart money is. Or does anyone else have any other guesses as to what might be the summer event ship this year? That's fair. Well, what ship did you fly in STO? Also, I'm sorry if off Palisade for good, but you need to get destroyed so I can have slightly better stats in this game. It's very worth it to me. Oh, hello, Bastion Cruiser. I hope nobody's shooting at you right now, because I'm about to be. Bye-bye. Okay, I need 2 more ships. Where are they at? I just need 2 more Voth ships to fly at me. Don't care about the reasoning, just need them to do it. The Yorktown is a very fun ship. The Lexington too, and I love the look of it. Honestly, the entire line of ships, top quality from me. I am noticing a lack of Voth ships for which I can shoot at. I need more, or at least I need the overall control to go higher. That way the dreadnoughts spawn. That would be nice too. Whoa! Whoop, 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 whoop. Is that a Voth Warlock battleship? I see on sensors. Oh, well, yep, that works too. Alrighty. And that's my endeavors done. Pretty sure it's not time for me to do my dailies yet. I'm sure I've got a couple of hours. I do. I have 2 hours, 20 minutes. That's fine. Endeavors are done for the day. Clean out the inventory here real quick. Salvage all that. Open that. I have 125 of these to open. I'm not going to do right now. I will open this. Thank you for 500 fleet marks. Thank you for the 400 more fleet marks. Do I even want to know how many I have at this point? Because I'm sure it is an unnecessary number. It is, but I'm not at the max fleet credits yet, so it's okay. Let's head back to Wolf 359. I think I'll probably pull out my card ship for a little bit too. I really like my card ship class. Even though it's kind of just a worse version of the legendary Shenzhou. The Shenzhou is at least 5-3. Hey, Arani, how's it going? Great to see you. Hope you've been having a good weekend. Whee! This thing does not turn very well when I'm at full impulse. Don't worry, I'll come back around eventually. There we go. Alright. Carter ship class time. Starts with an L. There it is. How's it going, Dan? Still have enough batteries? Okay, good. I'd be really upset if I didn't. Well, actually, I say that, but I am running out of deuterium surplus again, so that's a problem. I'll craft some more. Oh. Give me all those speed boost batteries. I need them. Alright. Think we're good to go. Got everything we need. Let's see how Elite Randoms treat us today. Where are we going? I haven't done this one on Elite in a long time. I'm kind of glad I'm in my Torque build, though. I just wish I had something that had hazard emitters on it. I'm going to be relying on being able to kill them before they can hit me with a torpedo. Which, I think to some extent I can probably do, but probably not consistently enough because my maelstroms will be on cooldown a lot of the time. So that might be a problem. Alright, I'll track right. First one done. If anybody needs help, call out in chat and I'll fly over to you. Grazie, appreciate it. Already at 5 out of 15 for the first wave, so I think we're doing pretty good. Let's free these 3 ships. Ah. And boom. Which ship is that inquiry that you have there? Which variant is it? Legendary Avenger. Fantastic choice. Torpedoes away. We've already got the, well, not the optional, but the requirement of getting 15 ships, so we're doing good so far. First phase is over and done with. Just gotta wait another 50 seconds. How do you mean? I'll also say, if you just mean as far as, like, just how many they release into game, I think it's somewhat a power creep thing. Quantum torpedoes deal more damage. The only trade-off that photon torpedoes have is that they have a lower cooldown. But Maelstroms out-damage them so much. I mean, I would love to get like a Maelstrom photon torpedo. I just don't know if we ever will get one. I forget, what type of torpedo is the Maelstrom trifluoride considered? Is it also a quantum or is it something else? Oh, hello, assimilator. Ow! Whoa! Okay, it's a quantum too. Also, ow! I don't know what that biocruiser had against me, but it very nearly took me out. Jeez. Systems are back, we should be good. Oh, that was scary. No bubbles, please. Man, these unbeam ships do not like me. And they will make it very. Gotta love the way this ship looks. Such a good looking ship. Does remind me that I need to rebuild my saline at some point. I've been meaning to rebuild the saline for a while now, and I haven't done it. I don't really know what I want to do with it yet. Like, I don't know if I want to go Dusai and, like, CSV or beams or something else. I really don't know what I want to do with that ship yet. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know in the chat. Because I've been going back and forth on ideas for a while. Intel certainly lends itself to a lot of things, just not a lot of things that have something to do with science. Like, I could do a really cool surgical strikes build on it, but it wouldn't have a lot of science on it. Though now having the Type 7 shuttles does open up a lot of possibilities. Because I've got that hangar bay in the back. Alright, we're at 15 out of 15 for this round too, so now we can just chill. Whoa! What? Oh, that was me. I did that to myself. Alright. That's fair. That was entirely my fault. The consequences of my own actions have doomed me. At least I didn't take any permanent chip injuries from that. Asteroid! I cast magic missile! It was super effective. Alright, third phase. Borg, Undine, and Voth. No pressure. I have no idea how that assembler is still alive. I find that insulting. boy. Almost got wrecked by a torpedo again. I'm hit with a DOT. Why is it that you can disrupt the portals while taking damage, but you can't free the ship while taking damage? That hardly seems fair. Flying back to free the ship. Got it. Why the ship was just charging it on us, and jeez. Oh, nope. No, 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 no. Not going out like that. Not again, at least. Five more ships to go, 1 minute to do it. Set it up, team, we almost got this. $13. $14. One more to go. 20 seconds. Come on. Nice. Solid work, team. All right, you ready to reset? Let's finish this TFO up.
The collective will not fall here. I will not allow it.
You will be eliminated. The weak shall perish.
Alright, the board queen can't feedback full, so we can cheat.
They're attacking one another.
Wonderful news. Oh! Torpedoes! And GG. That's the game. Everybody survive? Everybody's ship still in one piece. Unless you're flying in a 32nd century ship, then it may be multiple pieces. I don't know. Depends on the ship. We're going to switch into another torp build. A torp build I definitely don't fly as much since I built it, but we're going to pull out the Iwani. Everybody's favorite support ship. Fleet power network adapter do be just a little bit overpowered. Just a little bit. This console is fantastic. This definitely boosted this ship up to the A tier list of ships I think from the Zen store you should pick up. This console is fantastic. Plus, it's going to net you the Type 7 shuttles, which are just absolutely the best thing to use. In general, these are just the best tanker pets. The debuff that they offer is great. They technically will get out damaged by the Valkyries, but I think the debuff that you get from them is more than worth it. Oh, I got the map transfer failed bug. Oopsies. I was wondering why we hadn't launched yet. That'll do it. Oh boy. This is certainly a ship to have for this. I guess I'm glad I'm in a command ship at least.
Situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed.
Alright. Good luck to everybody. I'll throw out all the mines I can. Do I have Agni Redistributor on this thing? Of course not. I have Debris Screen for some reason, though. Not as helpful. Oh, someone else had Agony up, so that works. Slow down, ship! Oh, I forgot how much this thing moves and how hard it is to get stopped. Because I nearly died from that. That would have been bad. We go. Whee! Get a nice spin going on that one too. Fancy flying. Oh, we lost our vengeance class. Oh boy. Oh boy. Help me! Ah! Ow. I'm surprised I was tanking that as long as I did. But sitting below a bunch of Borg ship is not a great way to stay alive. Lobbing torpedoes out. That's a fantastic one. We've got a lot of ads to clear out. I have about 20 seconds where I can use Fate Space Membrane again. Hey, Chaos, how's it going? Oh boy. Well, that's clear. Oh, shit, better giving us trouble. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on, Chip. Hold together. Hold together. Hold together. Oh, it's gonna hold together. Come on. Come on. Oh, hey, our vengeance is back. Nice, nice. Alright. There we go. Pulled through. Somehow. And kaboom. GG team. Blah, blah, blah.
The transport conduit has been destroyed. However,
Yeah, Vaughn, I've got you at 127.57, and Zoe, you're at 127.51. That was a very long combat time. Was like 220 seconds. Oh, really? Have I finally managed to burn through all of my minor components? That took a really long time. Dang. Okay, uno momento. I'm gonna go buy a ton of minor components real quick. I'll be back. I need to fill my inventory with minor components once more. I shall return. Wow. That person undersold those. Alrighty. Anyone else do something like that? Oh yeah. Wow. I don't know who's selling these for 25,000, but they're insane. Cool. I think I have enough minor components now. I think I should have enough. I should be good. I may throw some stuff in the account bank. Sweet. I got a bunch of different things. Isomags. A couple of phaser ones. I need to do something with at some point. Probably upgrade them. Cool. Think we're good there. Back to Wolf 359. And we'll choose a new ship too. I'll take the Connie 3 out for a little bit. Whatever I named my Connie 3. What did I name my Connie 3? Oh, it's right there. I'm dumb. I swear I know how to read. Alright, now let's head back to Wolf 359. And we are back. Let's ship on out. See where the solar winds will take us next. I am immediately worried. And yes, this got changed with the start of the most recent overall story arc, which was what, February of this year with the Wolf 359 bundle. It launched then, so it's been around since February. But there is an all new Wolf 359 and a new Wolf 359 TFO.
The invasion of Kronos has begun.
After this, I'll take you through the Wolf 359 TFO. Probably on normal mode or advanced mode because the Elite one is stupidly hard. I need to do a demo record video of the new Wolf 359. It is very cool. Nick, the environment artist, put a lot of work into it, and it came out absolutely awesomely. This is gonna go very poorly for me. I can already see it happening. Actually, that didn't go that poorly. Alrighty then. Open fire! Oh, that torpedo spread. And boom, heading back over to the shipyard now. As soon as my engines come back. This is a really cool looking ship. I like the design of the Connie 30. I don't like it quite as much as the Duderstadt, but from the new Picard ships, this is probably number 2 after the Duderstadt. And then the Echelon and Sagan are after that. I just don't have any strong feelings about either one of them. I think the Sagan is cool enough. The Echelon is just a 2-cell version of it.
Those gateways are emitting intense levels of theta radiation. Close them.
I'm trying! Oh, why did I never get that? Right there. Come on. I just closed one back here. Boom. Alright.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Whee!
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
I'm sure they are. Ah, I love it when it just opens 2 of those radiation gateways back to back. That's always so fun. It's the most fun thing.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Oh, that ship didn't make it either. How have we only landed 5 transports? What's happening on the other side? Clearly we got I need to get a lot more transports. We gotta focus more on getting these transports across if we want to get this TFO done in time. We've got just under 3 minutes. We have to get 15 more. Got 2 heading this way. Another one following behind. August 13.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Alright, we're at 14, 15, 16. We got just over a minute left. Gonna be close. Got more transports inbound. Out of 25. Just under a minute left. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They've got 3 transports, we've got 3 transports. We might just be able to do it. We just can't lose any. 25 seconds. We're so close. $24. $25. 8 seconds remaining, and we got it. Oh, all right. Thought it wasn't worried at all. Yeah, me too, Toval. Luckily, that didn't happen this time. Now we get to bully the Iconian Dreadnought. It's like a reward.
Herald.
Do 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 do. Bye-bye, Iodon Dreadnought. GG. Alright, let's warp out. And, Kurt, I will show you the Wolf 359 TFO. Let me switch into a ship a little bit more appropriate for it. And gotcha. Hope you have a great lunch. Hello, ship down there. Yeah, still messing around on YouTube, having some fun with it. What was I going to switch into? Right, the Princeton class, of course. So, first, let's fly around the Wolf 359 thing. Also, hello, whoever these people are here. If you're in chat, feel free to say hi. Hope you're all having a fun time here. There's a bunch of ships here. So the Hood is the one docked. It is the one survivor of the cannon, or of STO cannons, Wolf 359 TFO. Destroyed, we have the Tolstoy, the Melbourne, the Endurance, the Liberator, the Yamaguchi, the Princeton, of course, the Garrett, the training ship Republic, the USS Anderson, the Chekhov, the PCU Melbourne, which is a pre-commissioning unit. This ship was in an experimental phase before it got its own USS name, what have you. It is a Melbourne variant of the Nebula. The Buran, the Ibn Sina, which is a Parliament class, the Kaneda, the Gora Bin Gral, the Kyushu, the Firebrand, the Thylic Shran, the Tapau, the Constance, the Shakari, the Dunkirk, the Gage, the Shen Colville, the Sonak, the Konam, the Soval, and lastly, but certainly not least, the Mjolnir. And now we're going to get to watch all those ships get blown up. Let's do the Wolf 359 TFO. Doesn't matter what difficulty we do it on. I'm just not doing it on Elite because we will suffer. That is a rough TFO to do on. Not gonna lie. Oh, we got some ships out here. Let's see. What type of ship is this? Texas class. Love it. Got a Texas class. Hello. Got a Sovereign class over there. And we have a... Let's see. That's one of the Klingon ships. Trying to remember exactly which one. I think it's one of the War Barge Dreadnoughts, maybe? Hang on. Ah, the battle cruiser, the Kirak. And you're doing World of Warcraft remix stuff? Oh, how's that going? So, here is the TFO. Nice. So what the CFO will do is it'll put a holographic disguise on you for one of the many ships that showed up at the Battle of Wolf 359. You have quotes from Admiral Hansen as well as some others from Best of Both Worlds, which is very cool. So let's see, over here we've got a Niagara, there's a couple of Cheyennes, there's a Nebula, and I'm over here in a Constellation class. They are all named. And it is an oversized board cube. I think it was something like 8 times larger or something like that than the normal ones that are in game to sort of give more scale to this TFO. So we have to destroy all the weapon hardpoints, we have to fight the cube, we have to stop our fellow ships from being assimilated, all that fun stuff. And it tries to follow the sort of path of what happened in Best of Both Worlds. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Also one of the coolest skyboxes in the game, in my opinion. Here we go. Also, this board cube is tough. Even on advanced, this thing has and can blow me up. Like, those tractor beam emitters are no joke. If they get you, that's no good. And their torpedoes will do some damage. Now we'll have to recover the life pods from ships that get destroyed or disabled by the Borg cube. Here come the rest of the ships. You will have seen most of these at Wolf 359. Ow. Give you an idea of just how, like, big this battle was. They were pulling training ships right into battle. Probably manned with professors. The assimilation probes will go in and try to assimilate ships on pinging. Or, you know, some of the NPC ships that are here. You have to try and save them. There's one going after the Melbourne right now. I'm still taking a ton of damage from this cube here. This thing hits. It'll do some damage. That is one way to get out of student loans. Even a mothballed 3-fit Connie popped there. Yep. And then you have ships like the PCU Melbourne that weren't even technically ready. They didn't even have their own USS name yet. It hadn't been commissioned or activated in any real capacity, but it had several working weapons, so it was thrown into the fight. Thing's killing me. The Chekhov is being assimilated and its crew is being taken over as we speak. Ow! Hello, how's it going? We saved who we could. Then the Excelsior would have been ready. The Enterprise B could have led the charge. It's insane. This is a fantastically crafted TFO. Let's not forget, there's a Connie refit in this battle, too. The TS Republic is here. We had old ships for days. If Shaw had been in command, he might have gone for it. We need Shaw. Shaw's a fantastic captain. Oh look! It's an Oberth! Guys, it's okay. The war canoe will save us all. That's just a flesh wound. That hole in the middle of the ship. That's just a flesh wound. It's gonna be fine. Let me go! Hashtag Star Trek Legacy. You know what ship you could be captain of? A Jamestown. Oh, agree. 7-9 as captain of the Enterprise sounds pretty cool to me too. I also like that the spheres in this TFO are kind of overpowered too. Get over here, sphere. I wonder, will Agni Redistributor hit the hard points then too? That's fair. I mean, obviously, I would have rather seen the Enterprise have more stories. The Enterprise F is awesome. And yeah, I mean, apparently there's still deals being worked out. The chances aren't zero, at least not yet. Or rather, I really should say, the chances are never going to be zero. All we can do is hope. Yeah, and that's how the TFO ends. You don't even beat the Borg Cube. It follows what happens in the show. The Borg Cube gets to go. You lose this fight. And you get to deal with what is left. All of these down, disabled ships. The biggest single loss of life for the Federation since the Klingon War. And it all happened in an hour. Which is truly insane. Oh, look, there's Columbia. Huh, a Saleya survived. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite TFOs, just from a story perspective. Dan, imagine if the Borg were smart at any time and just sent more than one cube to do anything. Granted, in First Contact, I understand that the whole point was to go back in time and do stuff, but could you imagine if they just sent like 4 Borg cubes to Earth? Even with the Enterprise E showing up, I don't think it would have mattered. Yep, and the Dominion War, definitely more people died. I mean, that goes without saying, but that was also over the course of a much longer period of time. Then you have the Iconian War that lasted like 8 months or something, and billions of people died in that just because the Iconians also went through and annihilated entire planets. Truly insane. Oh, hey. It's an Enterprise. I'm sorry, an Enterprise. Let's see, Odyssey Saucer, Yorktown/Lexington Hull with the pod, Yorktown nacelles, and the pylons aren't from the Odyssey, so I'm going to say that they're not the Endeavors either. Are they the Sojourner nacelles? Is that what that is? No, they're not the Sojourner nacelles. They're not the Endeavor nacelles. Are they the Verity ones? Oh, they're the Verity nacelles. Or the Verity pylons. My bad. Verity pylons. Very true. Still no Jamestown, though. 0 out of 10. Where is NCC 98200? Where is it? Where? Where is it? Nope, not Sojourner. Those are the Verity pylons. The Sojourner has these. They got these big brick impulse manifolds on the pylons. I really hope this ship gets a remaster at some point. It's a really cool looking ship. It's just old compared to, you know, the Yorktown. The Yorktown got its great thing. There's a couple of reasons for that. the way scaling is set up in this game makes that very hard, and the way that models are set up in general, they all follow certain skeletons. So like the Sojourner, Odyssey, Endeavor, Lexington, Verity, and Yorktown are all built off of the same skeleton. You can't put Connie parts on it because the Connie parts weren't designed to like specifically work on the skeleton. You would have to scale up the pieces, and then you'd have a bunch of weird kit bashing like the Jaeger. And I know Thomas was not a huge fan of that, of having ships that are just kit bashed for the sake of being kit bashed. But also in general, it's because it would take a lot of work to get everything to scale properly. Because, you know, Connie refit nacelles aren't going to fit realistically on this thing. I mean, it would take a lot of work. You'd have to scale every ship part to work with every other ship, and that would take forever to do. It also mean during that time, you'd likely not get any new ships. They'd be too busy trying to fix all of the old ships. Speaking of which, Aquarius. I mean, it's just fundamentally how the game works. Things are set up to be a certain size and shape. Oh, I mean, yeah. And let me be clear, demo record ones only work within the context of what the game kind of allows us to do. For example, you can't kit bash a Jamestown in demo record. And I can go into a little bit of the model and talk about. So, you have the Lexington here. Basically what the Jamestown is replacing this top pod with the pod off of a monitor class. But the piece of the skeleton that governs this pod is the same as the entire hull of the Yorktown. So that's basically everything to do with the ship down here. It's all one big piece. And my general statement to that is ripping models from the game is against the game's TOS, so don't do that. I would not do that. Back into the elites. Oh boy, Kittimer Vortex. Gotcha. I mean, yeah. It's not really a question of whether or not they could do X, Y, Z. Again, the problem would just be doing that to a scale where anything would be kit bashable with anything. That's a lot of ship parts to mess with. Again, they could do it. But I guarantee you that in the time it would take them to do that, you probably wouldn't get any new ships. It's sort of in the same vein of doing like a graphical overhaul. You can't do a graphical overhaul of the game, but during the 2-3+ years it would take to do that, if you could get it done in that time, you wouldn't release anything new. But that's more of a staffing thing. No comment, X. Alright, I'll cut right. Let's get this done! Princeton class away! No. I'd say another general statement to things that deal with engine level things would be if the thought of doing it did not come up when the engine was first designed, which, by the way, would not have been when STO came out. This is not the first game on this engine. It was originally, and Nick has actually recently talked about this on his Twitter, but it was made originally for a Marvel game that ended up getting rebuilt of sorts into Champs. But if the idea of XYZ component was not built into the engine when Champs was being developed, then it won't be in the engine now. And granted, an engine is not like a solid thing that cannot be changed under any circumstances. It expands and it changes based on what you need. But there are fundamental things that you need. And things like being able to manipulate sizes of models is a thing from the developer perspective, I imagine. Just probably not for us in any real way. Like, another sort of delve into what I can see on the player-facing side is a couple of ships, and I say this with full caps. A couple of ships, not all of them, have ground scale versions. What those are for the maps where you're on the ground and you can see the ship from wherever you are, and it's designed to look bigger so it looks real. Good example is in Fujiwara Effect in the beginning when you were on ESD looking out of the window, you can see the flagships of the major powers, and they're notably larger than how they would normally appear because the way that the game handles costumes is that your actual ship in-game is not that much bigger than your character model, but those ground scale ships are considerably bigger. You can switch out things in demo record for the ground scale one versus the not ground scale one, and that's about it. I will say my general opinion is I'm not a big fan of loot boxes. I very rarely open lock boxes with the intent to get a ship because I very rarely do, and it's never really seemed worth it to me. I will open lock boxes to get things like weapon packs, bridge officer, training manuals, things like that. On the other hand, I understand that a free-to-play game has to monetize somehow. I wish it were not lock boxes. I will also say, at least in the case of STO, regardless of what you open up in a lockbox, whether it be just a standard lockbox or a promo box or something else, you will always win something. At the very least, you will get Lobby from it, which is a lot better than I can say for a lot of other things. I think back to Star Wars Battlefront 2, where you could open the star card boxes back at launch, and it was very possible that you would get a card you already had, or for a class that you did not play, in which case it was completely useless. I also like Loki, but that's because I like putting the disco rifle on as many of my bridge officers as possible. But now we also have the photon charge signature, so yeah. I like the photon charge signature. That thing is fun. I can hop on voice if you want. Yeah, I was just chilling before and then I started up the stream. Another one of the spur of the moment type of things. Oh, crap, I'm gonna die. I knew that before it even happened. That I was severely screwed. Fair. Though I would also say those were back in the tier 5 days. Back when tier 6s were fairly new at least. Also, Vertiground Doomsday mission. Go underground, the ship is there to heal. Yep, that is a ground scale ship. Though, I forget if that is just part of the environment or not. if it's legitimately to scale, it's entirely possible it's not actually a ground scale ship. It might just be part of the environment that is based off of it. And there is a distinction to be made. Like, one will show up as an actual costume in demo record, and the other one won't. If it's part of the environment, you can't really do anything with it. At least not quote-unquote player-facing. I don't know if you would consider demo record to be fully player-facing. It is, in the sense that anyone can use it, but when you start to mess around and get into, like, the stuff that Zeph does, or that I do, or that Martin ARG does or something, you're leaning more towards the player-facing code part of how demo records work. A lot of that editing is done not exclusively in-game. Mostly just Notepad++ for me. It's all just, text. Oh, you still have the digital deluxe? Do you have the one that comes with that metal comm badge? The original one? Also, hey, Zex.
Hello.
I want to find my Duderstadt now. I see someone in a Duderstadt. Now I want to be in my Duderstadt. Nice. I wish I had joined the game as early as you did, because I don't have a digital deluxe edition or anything like that.
I've got my combat somewhere.
I didn't start playing until a little bit after the game went free to play, so I long missed that. I think Alpha started. I don't know if Alpha has a digital deluxe edition or not. I forget. He might.
The delay is a little intense on YouTube.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There is a benefit, though, to YouTube, and that is that they kneecap my streams way less. And,
Really?
yeah, there's not nearly as much compression, and also my VODs stay at 1080p. The VODs on Twitch, unless you're a partner, are 720p, which is kind of frustrating. Because it makes the stream look like poop. And I don't appreciate it. I would like for them to stop doing that. But oh, which animations? That should not be there. That should be over there. That should be there. And you can move there. And it undid all my work anyway. Very cool. You move there. You move there. Now. Save. There we go. Everything's fine now.
I won't agree with that till we get the new summer event ship.
Agree with what until we get the summer event ship?
I won't agree with that until we get the new summer event.
Oh. I am praying to the prophets that it doesn't come with a proton trait. Or if it's going to come with a proton trait, can we please just have, and as much as I don't like lockboxes, can we have a lockbox with proton weapons in it so that people can actually build a full proton build?
That means we're going to have isomags added to the proton damage type.
Oh well. That doesn't bother me very much. I just want proton weapons. It's dumb that we've gotten like 12 traits with proton damage at the forefront and haven't actually gotten proton weapons.
They're probably coming.
Oh. I mean, so far the only things I've had animated in my demo record videos of late have been the Dyson ship switching between science and tactical mode, and then the Aetherian Revelation, which was kind of a happy accident because the animation trigger is the same on both of those ships. So I took a demo of a Dyson ship switching between tactical mode and science mode, and then put the Aetherian Revelation on top of it, and then it did its console active. And I thought, huh, that's really funny, and that probably shouldn't work, but this means I don't have to get the ship over on Triple to do this video, so I will take it and be happy. So I did. I did do that. And there was much rejoicing. I'm going.
Oh, aren't we optimistic?
Well, I'm in a Duderstadt in a Hive Onslaught. So, like, a beam build with no survivability things, with science abilities, is not a great combination conducive with staying alive, as it turns out. And I called it because I died. You added talking animations on ground demos for story views. Oh, that's cool. Never tried that. I haven't done very many ground demos. I think the only ones I have done have been for the Ready Weapons intro, where it shows all of our captains on our bridges, and then another secret project that I cannot comment on because I don't think it's out yet.
Ground demos, that sound interesting.
I have no comment. If I say something, someone will be very mad.
It's dead.
Oh, come on! The DOT killed me. Really? I was gonna make it! What were you saying, Zax?
It would be a good way of showing off event weapons, though, when they go up.
Fair, though, I never buy out those events. And I really
Hell,
really
would.
don't want to do that. I will never buy out an event unless I know for a fact I'm going to miss the majority of said events. Oh, the Xbox Games Showcase is starting, isn't it? We'll probably wrap up the stream after another TFO then, because I kind of want to watch that. Because right after is the Black Ops 6 thing, too.
Oh, damn, that's soon.
Mm-hmm. When are they going to announce Bloodborne on Xbox? When? When? I know. Agony Redistributor. Warg Edition. Absolutely nothing is close enough to this board cube for this to help. We love to see it. And now it's kind of cold. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 trailer is happening now. I thought that came after the showcase today. I'm confused. Is it on now? Or are they just showing the trailer that they already released? But they should be showing like an actual first look at the game after the showcase.
Go to the front page of YouTube, have a look.
Well, I'm a little bit preoccupied trying not to die.
I'm not.
Well, look at you! Oh,
Hey. I enjoy listening to you scream. Oh, it's live. Official reveal.
I wonder, Xbox isn't like Nintendo, right? If I mention that they're live streaming on my live stream, and somebody from Xbox isn't going to come and break my kneecaps, right?
And it sounds like Microsoft.
I'm sorry, Phil Spencer, I'll be better. Ow! Don't worry, that was the board. Not Xbox. Oh, shit. I should have kept my mouth shut. Oh yeah, Xbox has had a YouTube channel, hasn't they? I don't see why they wouldn't. So we do have a science captain, so does that mean I'm going to live? It does mean I'm going to live. Oh, happy day, happy day. A glorious day.
This is not the end.
I think that might be the end. Actually, I guess the Borg Queen was right, because now we're fighting 2 other goddamn Borg factions. Though I do realize this does kind of solve most of the problems from a lore standpoint. We're not fighting the Borg that got doused in Picard. There's a bunch of new Borg.
That are worse.
More annoying, for sure.
They're a threat to the Iconians. Yeah.
Okay, but these are also Iconians that didn't, you know, change everything about themselves to become a military powerhouse because we didn't steal their world heart. In all fairness, the Iconians were powerful, but, like, they weren't a warmongering species until Sela.
Yeah, and then they weren't even mad at Sela for destroying the world heart. What the hell's going on with their universe?
Well, in all, it was a complicated situation. If the Borg had gotten the world heart, it would have been a lot worse. So, like, I think they understood that it was a lesser of two evils kind of thing. I get that. I get why they weren't upset about that.
And because I don't think they had the war, they weren't so
They did not militarize
technologically
themselves. 'Cause
stunted.
they're energy life forms, and they didn't change their fundamental DNA to be a warfaring species. That didn't happen. Because they only did that because of Sela. They didn't do that because of the Borg, as it turns out. Sorry, Control Borg. And because that didn't happen, now they're getting screwed over.
Endeavor.
What's good?
First thing I see on the showcase is all the 18 plus ratings for this game.
I mean, that sounds about right. It's Call of Duty.
Yeah, they're not hanging around. It's like 18 plus, 18 plus.
I mean, it's
caution adults, 18 plus.
It's a Call of Duty game. All right, let's do one more TFO here. I wonder which one it'll be. Oh yeah, there is a new Doom game coming.
Doom.
Doom!
The last Doom game I saw, you guys were being like hibernated.
Doom! Ah! We got Bug Hunt. Absolutely unfortunate. Oh well,
You
time
have
for a
to
bunch of
do-
Starship Troopers references. I know vague references to awesome movies is definitely the best part about this channel. That's why everyone's here, right? That and my amazingly hilarious jokes. Zach, shut up. You know what, Zach's actually, you know what? There is a fun party for people who don't enjoy my jokes. It's on deck 44. Now, I know the doors may say airlock, but I promise there's actually a whole room. Ow.
Stop throwing me in with the Makos. God damn it, I'm not trying.
The Dark Ages. Before the Dark Times. Before the Empire. I can't see what's going on.
There's a lot of game cutscene there, but how much is that? Yeah, that's actually gameplay.
Most of the time, if it's something that's actually gameplay or captured in engine, it'll say it at the bottom. Most game developers have gotten in the habit of doing that. How did I get up here?
Oh, there's the Doom. Yeah, it's the best part. Did someone wish really, really hard to get God of War and Craig Petty Doom Guy in the same game?
Yes. Also, I would like to point out that I think there already is a game where you can have
Oh
both of them
God!
in the same game, and that would be Fork Knife. Also, Master Chief.
Doom the Dark Ages.
Oh right, you're not
Yeah.
looking at chat too. Yes.
God damn. That does look.
Also, I'll check it out once we finish this TFO. Thanks, Chris.
More gameplay? You can play it on Season Pass Day 1.
Sounds about right.
Ah.
Hey, you know, it would be a great thing to announce the Jamestown class for STO at the Xbox Game Showcase. I mean, STO is on Xbox, so it tracks pretty
True.
well.
As long as it's not an Xbox exclusive.
I would like to point out, until the stream is over, the chance is not 0. Woo! Vanderveer. Oh, Vanderveer. Where are you going, Vanderveer? Oh. Really? You're gonna put the whole mission at risk so you can kill that one bug? Really? Really?
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful. I don't know what's waiting for us at the
You
bottom.
some zombie survivor as well.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment. I'll clear a path.
Clear the path, Vanderveer.
Fire in the hole! Watch that first step. I think I can get it. Cover me!
Hold the line. Vanderveer doesn't look like he's doing anything right now.
When is he ever doing anything?
Good question.
Let's be honest, Endeavor. If we took that long blowing something up, we'd never finish the epic.
Nope. Also, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is launching on October 25th.
More money I don't have that I need to buy a game with.
There we go. Let's finish this, team. we go. How are we already getting a Starfield 2 after they spent like 10 years developing the first one? That seems kind of impressive.
Oh, we're getting a DLC. We're not getting a whole game.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, like, if we get Starfield 1 and 2 before we get Elder Scrolls 6, I will pop a blood.
They're adding ground vehicles and space station building.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it needs ground vehicles. The maps are too damn big.
I hope No Man's Sky adds station building at some point. But alrighty. We are just about at the 2-hour mark of the stream, so we are going to wrap up there for the day. I hope everybody had a ton of fun joining me over here on YouTube for another awesome stream. It was a ton of fun. Should probably aim for doing another one of these sometime in the week. Don't really know when. I will try to make much more obvious announcements for it going forward, though, because haven't had any technical difficulties, so I would say this is ready for prime time. Gonna be a whole lot of fun. If you enjoyed the stream and want to see more, consider dropping a subscription. I keep wanting to say follow, but this isn't Twitch. It helps the channel grow every single day, and you know I always appreciate it. We have a Discord where we get to all sorts of trouble. I would say the link to that is in chat, but it's not because the bot doesn't work on here. But it's discord.gg/Endeavor Studios. Yeah, Endeavor Studios. And you can find that link and all of them at our main website, www.endeavorgaming.com, which is a lot easier. Alrighty, that's all I got for the day, guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your afternoon, and check out that awesome Xbox showcase happening now. As always, you have been live with Endeavor Gaming, and remember to keep calm and game on.